Commission tonight, but this time the talk not only could have impacted those refugees, but voters as well.
KX News reporter Robert Sir was at tonight's meeting of the Burleigh County Commission and joins us now with what happened. Robert, was this meeting as crowded as the one you attended a few weeks ago?
Nicholas, the answer to that is no. And while there wasn't the nearly 500 people that showed up to last month's meeting, tonight's had about 100 people and featured just a little bit of everything, from heated discussions to clapping to even some audience members being told to tone it down. But in the end, the result was a mirror image of last month's vote.
Commissioner Armstrong?
No.
Commissioner Bittner?
Yes.
Commissioner Jones?
No.
Commissioner Peluso?
Yes.
Commissioner Woodcock?
No.
Motion failed.
That was the vote Monday night by the 5-member Burleigh County Commission after debating whether the decision to allow refugees to resettle in the county should be placed on the election ballot starting in 2021. And that discussion had valid points from both sides.
I can't see the harm in having a straw poll and let our people in Bismarck tell us how they feel.
You say you see no harm, and I don't agree with that at all. The harm sits right out here. Look at, we got, what, 100 people here. And we'll have 100 people here every time we have a meeting. Every time this thing gets thrown up in the air, we'll have 100 people.
The discussion was not a public hearing, so those in attendance did not have the opportunity to provide their opinion, something that upset many that showed up Monday night.
What is wrong with having a ballot? What is wrong with doing as your constituents wish? The last thing he said was, we don't want 100 people showing up again. Why does he have to hide it in the dark? If we have to hide it in the dark, we're going down the bad, sad road of destroying our freedom and our liberty as a republic.
I spoke with Commissioner Woodcock after the meeting, and he tells me even though it won't be on the ballot, they will still be keeping a close eye on the program.
They're all thinking this is going to be the next Minneapolis or the next Fargo, and I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll certainly have the next 9 months to analyze that and find out. And if it doesn't work, we'll certainly go the other way around, and I'll be the first to say let's try something different.
The topic came up for discussion after several residents expressed interest in the idea the last time the commission met following the mid-December vote. This year, no more than 25 refugees will be allowed to settle in Burleigh County, and Lutheran Social Services must provide updates on where those individuals are coming from and the progress they are making while living in this area.
Now, Robert, earlier you mentioned you were waiting for a response for the State Attorney General's office. What did you find out?
Well, after the meeting, guys, I pulled State's Attorney Julie Lawyer aside, and I asked her, hey, should this have passed? Was what the commission wanted, was it legal? Could they have actually put this on the ballot? And she said, after doing some extensive research, it would be legal, but it's a moot point now because the commission ultimately voted it down 3-2, with the exact same members voting yes and no as last month.
Absolutely. Robert Sir, thank you so much. New numbers from the CDC show the U.S. appears to be in the throes of a